Snap, it's me again. I'm not covering my sickness. It's like shit. I'm sick. I'm not brushing my hair any more than I already did. This is a crazy Irish madness. I don't give a look. Anyway, fair enough, fair. I'm responding to the panel like, that's too much to read. Can you just do a video about it? Because you explain it better than just writing it out. Fair. Totally agree. I do better in debates anyway, verbally. But let's talk Taylor Swift. It's a big topic right now. First of all, I went mad long thinking this girl was Canadian. I didn't even know she was American because I'm not a Swiftie. Not like a super diehard fan. Any like music I've heard was from the radio. I don't think her music is shit. I'm not a hater. I think it's very generic and it sounds similar. So much so that people get her songs confused because they kind of sound the same. But, you know, in her defense, there's only a certain amount of chords that you can use in the free space, you know? And how many albums has that girl done? You know, they're going to start sounding alike for any artist. So I'm not, like, trashing her as an artist. I think a lot of people get in that pocket. They write great lyrics, but the music isn't always shifting, like the sounds, the rhythms, the beat. They also recycle music from the past, and I'm 40 now, and I can remember the 80s music, and I'm like, motherfuckers are stealing again. But like I said, everything's regurgitated. I don't think she's a horrible musician. I think she's very talented. She's a very pretty girl, you know, and long story short, the business makes a demon out of you. Anybody really who gets around certain people, and we'll get into that. But Taylor Swift and football, let's go there first because it is football season. This is another topic on the table. I don't really mind that she goes to the games. That's her boyfriend. She's supportive. I think that's nice. But if you were really there, in my personal opinion, and these are the only things I have to go on to decide if I like somebody or not, so you don't have to, like, I'm not forcing my feelings on you. I know there's a lot of people that love Taylor Swift, and I get it. Everybody has an artist that they love and get, and they're like, they can do anything. They can walk on water. You know, I get it. There's a lot of Swifties out there like, fuck you, bitch. You're a hater-ass bitch. I'm like, why? Because I have an opinion? Sorry that it disagrees with yours. We as a country need to stop attacking people for having a different state of mind. I am not at all attacking Swifties. I get it. She got mad music. Outfits. You know, she's the bubblegum pop princess of the world right now. But when it comes to football, a lot of people... Football? Why is it football? My New York came out. My bad. But it's like a first show to me. Like, there is ways to go to the game. Eminem does it all the time. You know, he can't help be spotted because, you know, he's Eminem. He tries real hard. But he goes to the Lions games all the time. Do you hear about it on the news? And he's a way bigger, you know, way massive fan base compared to Taylor. And he's very rarely, like, put in the news or mentioned going to a game or whatever. He pops in a lot of places undetected. Eminem's like a secret spy. These are the people that I feel really support things. Now, granted, at the same time, there are artists that come and make a presence to help promote, like, Save the Music, supporting other artists that are going through things, or other people, like going to people's proms because they couldn't get a prom date. I think that's very sweet. I love when celebrities do that kind of stuff, and I get why they're using their name and their image for things. It's to help others. It's to bring awareness or maybe get the ratings. So I do understand that the NFL was dipping in ratings because there's a lot of controversy the last couple years, or just in general with, like, you know, people getting away with rape and beating women and animals, and it's just been a bad road for NFL. Not all NFL players are fucking assholes, but a lot of them do get away with shit, and I think the world is tired about this in general. Politicians getting away with it, athletes getting away with it. So NFL was taking a hit. They were dipping in ratings. You know, so they're like, bring in Taylor Swift, put her face, they're going to get the Swiftie fans. I get it. It's a huge marketing thing, and I understand why they played it. But what Taylor didn't understand is she allowed the NFL to use her, not the other way around. They made her the face of football, which discredited in some way to the actual players. In my perspective as an athlete, granted, I was never on that level, but I was an athlete. I was part of a team. I did win state championships, and I would have been fucking livid if somebody's husband came over and touched my trophy that was famous, and their face was all over the magazine, unlike me and the other players who busted our ass all season to earn that trophy are barely mentioned, barely shown, nor do any of their families get to come up and take a picture publicly with that trophy. They don't get the opportunity to thank, their people for supporting them or give a speech or make. If you look up the Super Bowl, 90% of what you see is Taylor Swift, not the athletes. And I find that repulsive and disgusting of her to even think that it would be okay to step in that moment. You can support your person. You can support your person in the back. You can be seen like, whoa, crying, sweet, all right. But you don't need to be front and center, because that takes a credit away from the person that earned it. At no point in time has that trophy anything to do with you, or should you be photographed with it. Because, like I said, when you look up the trophy for last year's winning, her face is there. She didn't fucking earn it. She didn't sweat one drop or touch that football once to earn it. And just because her man did, he should have respected his other players. I'm actually more offended by him than her. He should have respected the fact that his teammates also have significant others who also deserve credit and to get up with the rest of the team. And I know that some wives are on the field and stuff, but they don't, they don't make it about themselves. And when they do speak, if they ever do, it's like, I'm so proud, and they're very emotional, and I get it. Taylor was happy. Her boyfriend won. He was happy. He won. I don't discredit that. I discredit, I think their romance is fake. Why do you have to be so loud with your romance all the time? There are couples in this world that are just hands-on all the time, like Khloe Kardashian and Travis. They'll make out anywhere, anytime. I don't give a fuck. They'll probably have sex right in front of you if you want to. And that's, I don't think that's fake, because from the jump, they've always been like that. They're not going out places and making it an everyday thing. Like, everywhere Taylor goes or everywhere Travis goes, it's the two of them. It's like they're trying to play varsity blues all the time. It's just bubblegum cheese, and it takes away from the football for a lot of people. Football season is where we release a lot of stress and pressure. We get together as a family. We vent. It's an American tradition, and they're making it all about themselves. And there's mad other NFL teams. There's mad other NFL players. Their commercials are fucking stupid. They're annoying, and they're going to burn themselves out for it. So don't even worry about it. Stepping into politics, that girl don't know shit about the realism of this country. She's in the 1%. She has privilege. She has anything that she needs at her beck and call. She works hard. She busts her ass, and she earned it. I'm not discrediting that, but she doesn't, because of it, she's not realistic to what us, majority of the country, needs. She cannot speak for us, nor does she ever speak for us, and I think that's what pisses people off. Who are you, 1%, to be telling us what to do? Because mad people are fucking little sheep on this earth and are going to vote just because she endorses Kamala. And honestly, I think she only endorses her because she's a woman, and that makes you a sexist bigot. Because you can't vote for someone based on their gender. I want a woman president more than anything. I've always wanted it. But I am never going to vote for a woman because they're a woman. They need to be good, because if we get a woman president in and they're not strong, they're not intelligent, and they don't fucking do what they say they're going to do, we will never ever have another opportunity for someone who is actually brilliant, who is a woman, to step forward. They're never going to give us a chance. We work this hard to get a chance in general. The right one has to be in it, gender or not. But I am putting a little bit more pressure on the first female, and I could beat Camilla in anything right now. Anything. A debate, what this country needs discussion, writing a fucking bill, and I'm a normal, everyday citizen. She don't show up to work 90% of the time, and it's not because she's ill. It's because she's lazy. We're going to do a part 2 in this because I have plenty more to say, but part 1 done.